up straight. Stop gawking at your food like a vulture. Mother, please put the knife down. We cannot let our need for revenge dictate our agenda.
What are you looking at me for?
Don't play dumb with me. You know why, and you know how important this dinner is. Our choices today will affect our family for generations, which is why...
Everyone must be on their best behavior.
Exactly.
I, for one, think once this treaty is signed, it should be worth a holiday. One to be celebrated by the entire village. And as such, it should be named after me.
Sister, your ego holds no bounds. Why would the holiday be named after you?
Well, who else would it be named after? That face of yours does not exactly scream festivities.
This is no time to bicker over fictitious holidays. The Dane family will be here any minute now, and our choices today will affect our family for generations. Let's not make this about ourselves.
A peace treaty? Please, how soft have we become? Magnus, watch your tongue. It's not soft to wish for no further bloodshed. I cannot be the only one who thinks that this dinner is ridiculous. Even Amma agrees that inviting our enemies to our front steps is not our way. Kill them! Kill the savages! See, they raid our village, we retaliate, and they set fire to our fields. Father is dead because of them, yet here we are negotiating a peace treaty over the last fish and grain they didn't burn. Yet we are not animals. We can resolve our disagreements through conversation.
Both of you stop! We all know that Mother has brought us here because the father of the Dane family is a childhood friend of hers. Of course she would plead for his innocence. And you, dear brother, are only for the treaty because you cannot stand to disappoint Mother. You were once a great warrior.
And I retired my sword in pursuit of a life of peace.
And look how far that's gotten you. Now you're just a man who runs in the face of a threat. Whose side are you on? I'm on the other side of my holiday. Whether it comes from the peace treaty or from the death of our enemies is fine by me.
I am trying to negotiate peace so that you and your brothers do not have to grow up on a world built on bloodshed.
I'd rather that than live a life built on the backs of cowards.
Maybe it's just my old age, but back in my day, our rebuttal to an attack would not be allowing the perpetrators into our home.
I'm well aware of the old ways, Mother, but that is all they should be. We cannot be so stuck in the past that we cannot move forward and have a civilized meal.
There is only one way to move forward.
I am with Amma. They deserve to die for their crimes.
You all are not seeing the bigger picture here. What about my holiday?
I do not believe that you are so stupid. Speak of the devil.
We're not interrupting family matters.
No, of course not. This is a normal dinner in this house. It is so nice to see you, Albert. It has been too long.
Thank you. And Sven, my firstborn.
Oh, a pleasure. Pardon my instrument. I take it with me everywhere. I must have it at a moment's notice should I be inspired.
If a leaf falls in the forest, will that be the news of your next song?
And I see my youngest has made himself known. This is...
Felix! It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. You have a lovely home, just as strong and sturdy as the head at the helm.
That is very kind of you to say. My father built it himself. I once doubted his craftsmanship, but as you can see, it has survived many disasters. And it is one of the last homes in the village still standing.
What he means to say is that we would really appreciate it if you were to agree to some terms.
In terms of the peace treaty?
No, just a minor agreement giving me all rights to a holiday in celebration of today's events.
Ignore them. Please, sit down.
No trouble at all. Your family seems wonderful. I wonder, it is strange. Last time we met, you were without children.
How time goes by. Well, you now have the unfortunate pleasure of meeting them. And, of course, you know my mother. My mother, delirious with age. Ashton, how long until the meal's out?
I do not know. You do not know. When did you set it on the fireplace? An hour ago.
An hour? How many times have the tiny nuts been on that long?
I don't know. I didn't ask to be the cook in the family.
How hard is it to take something off of the fireplace?
What will we be having?
Chicken char.
Ooh, just how I like it.
As if you would not eat a live pig were it put in front of you.
Oh, stop embarrassing yourselves. You bicker like children.
Zelda,
This is not concern you? Your jokes are so There doesn't matter. You're always like this.
Apologies. To our surprise, it is over.
See?
Well, I'm just glad you four got here safely. The weather is treacherous. Thor must be at his most angry.
Or perhaps Zelda's failed attempt at a levitation spell this morning has manifested into the brutal storm outside.
My levitation spell is coming along quite well.
Oh, why yes, and I have the burn marks to prove it.
You three. The storm is obviously the doing of the gods and their tempestuous tempers.
Well, the gods have never really been known for being in favor of peace treaties. Stuck in the old-fashioned ways they are, but who can blame them?
Whatever do you mean by that, Magnus?
I'm just saying that the gods have always handled their disagreements with an iron fist. Men have done the same for years.
And nothing bad has ever come of this.
Can't say that it has.
Your time with Amma has rotted away your ability to think for yourself.
I can think for myself just fine. I'd just rather not live a life of blissful ignorance over harsh reality.
It appears that we've all gotten a bit tense. Perhaps a song will smooth the mood? So I'm sensing my timing's not the best.
Then, not everything can be solved with a song.
Nor violence, Felix.
I, for one, would love a song. Yes, the village needs a song to march to when they throw the annual parade in my name.
Oh, how about this?
I love your music, son. But I have to believe now is the best time.
Thank you, Father. Sven. No one wants to hear your incessant instrument.
No one wants to hear your incessant voice either.
You stop it.
Yeah.
Take his side, Father! Sven can do no wrong.
Of course. I am older.
Oh, you don't act like it. Like you're always carrying around this childish flute.
Svenja can hear you.
You named your flute Svenja?
It suits her.
It's the only woman he could ever get his hands on.
Why would I have a sister? Just one would do.
Oh, Zelda. Don't worry. You already do.
We have all gathered here for one purpose. Bickering amongst ourselves brings us no closer to the goal of this dinner. In the name of peace, we must set aside our petty arguments for the greater good. Perhaps after our first course, we can discuss this as adults.
Yes! And while we feast, I can show all of you a new spell I learned.
Oh, not again.
There is no harm, brother. Fear not. It is a simple spell that allows me to see into the future. While you all eat, I can give you a glimpse into your fortune.
Try talking to the bear.
Quiet! Continue, Albert.
Even with his size, he moved like nothing I have ever seen. When he closed in, I knew I was done for. I prayed to Odin and said that if he let me survive this, there would not be a more devout man. I closed my eyes to seal the prayer, and then I heard the sound of swift wind, and the beast screamed in pain. I opened my eyes to see an arrow straight through its neck. He took a mighty fall that was heard throughout the forest, and then he took his final breath.
Was that truly necessary?
Oh, poor bear! I hope he did not feel any pain.
I was disoriented from my close encounter with death. But through the dust that came from underneath the beast's fall stood a warrior with bow in hand. And that, dear children, is the story of how Helga and I first met.
I remember it like it was yesterday.
You speak of it as if it were yesterday.
We only speak of it as such because it is a very fond memory of mine, though trust it is many years past.
Yes, the past. So boring and so old. Let's talk about the future. Let's talk
We're
about...
not talking about your holiday!
Well, that was a touching story, really, Father. I mean, for us to go all this way, just to hear you go on and on about your fondness for Lady Erickson.
Hold your tongue and keep your theories to yourself. The Ericksons are as close to a second family as one can get. Helga is my oldest and dearest friend. We are among allies.
Of course you are.
Well, if we're among allies, then I, for one, would like to hear the terms of your treaty.
Yes, let's hear what you've prepared.
Very well. Mother, would you do the honors?
We all know of the recent events that have led to this dinner. We were once allies, sharing these lands as neighbors. Your enemies were once our enemies. Then all of a sudden we find our village being attacked by the Danes, no less. In the most recent attack, Eric, rest his soul, lost his life to your treachery.
These are lies. We were not the first to attack.
Do not deny your wrongdoings. Attacking after years as allies is especially criminal. Listen close, for our terms for the treaty are simple. For there to be peace between our families, no Dane may ever step foot on these lands ever again!
Banishment?
This is worse than banishment! We survived by hunting and fishing in these lands. You want to see us die slowly of starvation.
Mother, do you not think this is drastic? It's hardly drastic enough.
I do not understand. You invite us to your home in the name of peace, but these are
Words of war! Your terms are outrageous, and the mere notion is an insult.
You heard them, Father. They want to kill us. This is what happens when you come in the name of goodwill.
For once, I agree.
Go ahead, old friend. Explain yourself.
Old friend, I can see how important your family is to you. And I understand that over the years we've become strangers. But what I do not understand is how you can sit here willing to do anything for your family, and yet I cannot do the same for mine. Few villagers were able to escape from the fires you set ablaze. My husband was not amongst them. I can believe his death was not your intention, and I can believe he did not want this. But I do not believe that you deserve to return to a normal life after you've taken my husband from me. Agree to the treaty, and you may walk away with your lives.
How dare you speak about my father like that? He is twice the leader you are. Besides, it does not take a genius to figure out who is truly behind this vengeance of yours.
Are you talking about me?
Who else will make these declarations but someone stuck in the old ways?
You kids are always making things too personal. This is about justice. You may sit here and eat the meal that we have so generously prepared for you. But if you step foot on our lands after sundown, we will have no choice but to retaliate. After years of respect of our allyship, we are giving you this one chance to admit to what you did and be banished from these lands of which you have taken.
How dare you?
How dare we? Cowards who attack unprovoked in times of peace do not deserve a treaty. So I suggest you take it while it's still on the table.
And while you're at it, it wouldn't kill you to learn some manners. You are in our home after all.
Manners! You are the last one who should speak on such things. You have made it very clear that all you care about is your holiday. You are too naive to understand the depth of such matters. To insinuate that our family is to blame when yours attacked first is delusional.
Oh, we attacked first? Are you both dense and tone deaf?
Tone deaf? But you're the one who... That's it. No one touches Senya.
What are you gonna do? Fight me?
You've left me no choice.
This is not one of your little concerts. Sit back down before you get yourself hurt.
You're forgetting that I've been training since before you were born.
This is not how civilized people settle their disagreements. Astrid, don't entertain us any further.
Brother, how far you have fallen! You were once a great warrior, and now you refuse to even pick up a sword!
I swore to never kill for a reason. An eye for an eye is an evil code, an endless cycle. It is just kill after kill, and I will have no more of it. There are ways to resolve this with words.
These are my words! Don't worry, brother. I will make his defeat quick!
Both of you,
I'm trying to say is, never start a fight.
After that spectacle, I think we need something to lighten the mood. Perhaps a game.
Because I'm the oldest son.
I am the head of this family, do not forget it!
A leader should not be influenced so easily.
You think my mother influenced my decision for your banishment?
You do not have such cruelty in you.
The truth is, the punishment for your crimes was my idea.
All those reparations were worse. Far worse.
You must understand my position. Eric's death has left our family fractured. It has been but a few days and we're hardly holding on as it is.
I understand more than you know, Helen. 20 years ago, my wife died, and that day still haunts me. What I do not understand is how you have seemingly blocked out the fact that Eric's death is on you all the same as it is on us.
What do you mean by this?
Zelda, this is your story to tell.
One day, I woke before dawn in order to grab some purple heather from a sleep spell I was working on. I ventured into the forest on my lonesome, and upon my return, the spirit spoke to me. The whispers led me inside the home of Harold, our village war chief. And inside I saw, it is too horrible to think about.
Go on, Zelda. They need to know what you found.
I found our war chief in a pool of his own blood, a knife in his heart.
The symbol on the knife handle is that of the Ericsons. I remember it well. When Zelda brought this to my attention, I thought of every other possible answer. But it is as you said, we have become strangers. Your treachery is the only answer. The village needed someone to answer for their crimes, so I led them to the guilty.
We were framed. None of us killed your war chief.
No, we did not. However, I can see how you would think that of us. If you don't believe these terms are fair, what do you propose?
You cannot seriously be entertaining this. The terms are already too generous for the crime.
Quiet, Mother.
If we are to strike a deal, I have but one request. There will be no banishment. We will share this forest. In the preparations for the lives lost, you will pay an annual tax for leaving these lands unharmed.
How dare you?
It is arguably more generous than your deal of banishing us with no means of survival.
Both of your terms are unfair.
Mother, do you hear this? Do not be so weak as to give them mercy.
Think of what is truly important here.
Fine. You want new terms? I will make new terms. Here I am looking sentimental and weak for limiting your punishment to banishment after your attacks caused my husband's death. A murderer should not be allowed to roam free. If you wish for your family to make it out of this alive, then you must pay the price with your life so that your family may live.
Violent bloodshed!
Father, this is an insult! If these are their terms, then none of them deserve to live through the night!
What? Don't know how you live without your father? Well, that's just a reality some of us already had to cope with. This is justice.
Your father was an honorable man, but you are a coward. Killing me won't bring your father back to life.
How dare you speak of my father?
Magnus?
You do not want this. You're naive and inexperienced in more ways than one.
Fighting is the game of young men, and I'm afraid that's one of the many things you are not. You may be quick with a sword, but this does nothing about your ridiculous terms.
Perhaps then we could come to a balanced agreement.
I think that is a great idea.
All right, I propose that no Erikson, nor any of your men, may be seen east of the river with a weapon.
What about hunting?
Oh, are you serious? You can hunt west of the river. Is it so hard?
My favorite wood is to the east. It makes the best bows. Can I not take my weapons there?
Fine. Then you may not be seen west of the river with a weapon.
That is not fair. The wolves are only seen west of the river, and they always have the most to say.
Have the most to say?
Yes, they are my dearest friends.
You have conversations with the wolf.
Why, yes, brother. It is the only way I can have intelligent conversation in this world. Otherwise, I'm surrounded all day by men who think of nothing but war.
Smart men.
The wolves are my closest friends in the entire universe, and I will not allow you to take them from me.
May I make absolutely not. No one wants to hear you talk and talk about peace. At least not on an empty stomach.
Oh, you gotta be able, huh?
Now that we have eaten, I think it is time we acknowledge a simple truth. I think we can all agree that we've reached a stalemate in our treaty. We all have our grievances and anger, and we will never move past what has happened unless we put it out in the open. Let's give everyone an opportunity to air out how we evolve and hurt this war.
You want us to stand here and talk about our feelings.
It is the only way to move forward from this.
I think it is a great idea. Who would like to start us off?
Very well. I will go first. This is ridiculous.
No, you are doing it wrong. This is supposed to be a chance for us to talk about our feelings. Try using I feel statements.
You're right. You're right. I feel like this is ridiculous.
Fine. I will go first.
Thank you.
I feel that because I don't wish for further violence, you all look at me and see me as a traitor, or think that in some way I am betraying Father. But I don't think Father would have wanted this. In his life, he was many things. A warrior, sure, strong-willed, definitely, but he was merciful, and he would want us to live in peace. It is our duty as the ruling families of our two villages to find a way to keep our land and our people safe. Instead, we battle our neighbors. I don't care anymore who started it, and I honestly find it hard to mourn our father's death when so many other sons, husbands, and fathers have died trying to avenge him. How many more people need to die for us to finally come together in the name of peace?
Well said, son.
I'll go next.
This entire ordeal has been very difficult on my old soul. One moment, we were a family. Next, I was a widow, holding this family together with the last strain of my sanity. The sudden loss of my husband has changed me, to the point where I don't even recognize myself anymore. I mean, here I am threatening my oldest friend for crimes I would have committed myself. I want peace, but more than that, I want someone to answer for Eric's death.
My eldest, you want to go?
Of course, Father. I miss how things were before we started fighting. Before the war, I led a life of passion, playing music at every opportunity. People would dance at my every note. But now that we are at times of war, and I'm the eldest, I'm expected to be a leader and a warrior of the village. But I am none of those things. And I would like to stop having to pretend to be something that I am not.
All right, I guess it's my turn. Well, I've always been a fighter. But until now, I never had to be a warrior. I miss when a fight was not always life or death, and there wasn't always a fight to be fought. Because of our war chief's gruesome murder, I told myself that every kill in battle was justified. But now I'm not so sure. I've grown tired of this war. That's all I have to say. Father, speak your truth.
There are 2 days in my life that will haunt me forever. The first was the day my dear wife died in my arms from an illness we did not yet have a name for. The second was the day I awoke to the sound of war horns. Half the village had been massacred, killed in their sleep, denying them the warrior's death that would have allowed them to live in Valhalla. I am angry at the loss, but more than anything, I cannot allow that to happen again.
Astrid, I believe it is your turn.
I know everyone thinks that I only care about my holiday, but that is not true. I have felt every death in this war. My father's most of all. I miss him dearly, and nothing will bring him back. I do not know who killed your war chief, but it was not one of us. I hope my father's death will be the last in this war.
Me next, I suppose. Being born with magic has been both a blessing and a curse. For one, though my abilities never seem to go as planned, I'm able to do incredible things like levitating an object occasionally. But it also centers me in the universe. I feel when things are wrong. And ever since our villages have been at war, there has been an offset to the balance around us. The gods are against this fight, and so am I.
Mother, I believe you are left to speak.
You are all fools! I have never been more disgusted, especially not by my own blood.
Mother, please.
I was barely able to stand the first time my father put a knife in my hand. He embedded into me the ways of his father and his father's father, ways that represent who we are as people. Traditions that trace back to the beginning of time. Obviously, I failed in embedding these same values into my own family, for here you all stand, talking about how war makes you sad. War is life! Kill or be killed. I refuse to live my life by any other means. They have destroyed everything we hold dear, and as long as I stand here, no Dane may ever know a life of peace! Will you awake?
Mother! No! Let me help her! Quickly, please! And all in your mouths, this is not how you must go! There must be some irony in peace being the one thing that can bring Ava to her death.
I know I have a calming spell in here somewhere.
She's not getting any younger! Please save her! Kira!
Is she dead?
I'm sorry, everyone, but she is with us no longer.
Now it's time for the raffle.
Perhaps a song will help me.
We saw the world in two very different ways. Though we never saw eye to eye, I still loved you dearly. Though I have sworn off fighting, the day you taught me to swing a sword is my favorite memory of us. I just wish we had more time together.
I cherished every moment that I got to spend with you. I'll remember your teachings always and pass them down to my children as you would have wanted. Though I wish you were here to do it yourself. I miss you already!
Oh, Alma, I was wrong. My holiday will be named after you. The great life you lived and the battles you fought. The entire village will parade through the streets singing your praises. I will make it my life's mission that you will not be forgotten.
Mother, you have taught me everything I know. Every memory I have, you were there. You taught me how to hunt, wield a sword, and stand my ground in the face of danger. Though you were stuck in your ways, I value your teachings, and I will take them with me always.
She will be missed. As is tradition, we will have a moment of silence for Alma to remember the life she lived and mourn the fallen soldier she was.
Zelda?
I see.
What do you see?
I fear this is my fault. It would appear as though I read the wrong spell.
You read the wrong spell?
Mother, how are you feeling?
I've been through hell and back. I saw things. What are you talking about?
You knew. They all knew. Harold was a terrible war chief, always thinking of himself. But we all just stood there, clapping our hands at his every word. Yet, you were next in line, the title in the palm of your hands. A chance to govern our people as you saw fit. Yet you never had the courage to take it. But I knew where you kept your most prized possession, the knife Helga gave you as children. I took it, and I snuck into Harold's home after dark and plunged the knife into his heart, knowing it would move you up in the ranks while giving our village an enemy, someone to hate. And that has made us closer than we ever have been. I feel closer to you now, Father, than ever before. And as we burn down this very village, Eric tried to stop me. In the end, I admitted to him why we had destroyed his village. That I had killed our war chief to give our people a reason to stand for something. He fought like a child. And in the end, he begged for his wife and children. I considered letting him go, but then I remembered something you taught me, Father. A dead man tells no secrets.
Witchcraft. This must be witchcraft. Some demon has taken over my son.
No, Father! This is who I always have been. You just never cared about me enough to see it. What's wrong? I look at you and all I see is disappointment and confusion. But you should be thanking me.
You killed my father for a rank?
It was nothing personal.
I fear that it is.
I'd do it for less. Besides, what are you going to do about it? Kill me? Spare me your propositions for peace. You've all proven that you're too weak to settle this the way that God intended. So, if you do me one last favor before I end your miserable lives, stop talking for once!
I have no intention of talking.
What's this? And Erickson wants to play warrior. Fine, I'll play. You'll beg for mercy just like your father. You fought well. For an Eric.
I, for one, am not an Erickson.
It took you all this time to finally stand for something.
I have always done what is right, even if it means fighting my own son.
Oh, Father. A war chief you might be, but a title you did not earn.
I do not know how this became of you, but this ends here.
You cannot be.
Are you forgetting who taught you everything you know?
I've had many teachers. You wouldn't hurt me, right, Father? I'm your son. You love me. You won't hurt me, right?
No, don't fall for it.
I know you won't. You don't have the guts.
No, come on. Kill him. Are you kidding me?
Call me sentimental, but I want you to be alive to witness the death of your allies. I mean, is no Erickson willing to challenge me?
I suppose in the spirit of a rematch,
Eric, how is this possible?
Well, if I had to take my best guess, it would seem my attempt at a calming spell may have dropped the veil between realms. The spirits of Helheim are now able to cross over freely.
This is insanity! Your lack of control over your magic was once charming. It's less so now.
Is the spell permanent?
I don't know.
Fear not. I'll end this apparition right here.
I don't know how much time I have left. All I know is that it is enough to kill you.
Nothing has changed. I'll kill you just like I did the first time.
You're wrong. Everything has changed. Now you have everything to lose, whereas I have nothing.
How is this possible?
You stand alone, and you stand for nothing. Look at your family. They're begging for your death.
This is a lie! Brother, give me a sword.
I will never let you kill again! Every song I will ever write about you will be a warning! The story of your treachery will be sung throughout the ages!
Sister, cast a spell. Send him back into the underworld!
My magic serves no one, especially not you.
No!
Neither can I.
Father, how are you feeling?
Do you feel yourself being pulled back to Helheim?
I don't believe so. I feel as censored
once was.
Does this mean he is back for good?
I am afraid that knowledge is beyond me, but it would appear that way. You're home.
Yes, and now that I've returned to the land of the living, there is something that I must share with all of you. The lost souls in Helheim who have died in this war spoke to me about the tragedies of the afterlife. Now that I've returned, I declare that violence between our villages is over from this moment forward. We have all been caught by our losses, but in order to move forward, we must do so hand in hand with one another. With that, we look towards the future as allies. This is the end of violence in our villages. And I believe that the end of violence is cause for... A celebration! Yes, a celebration. Thank you, everyone. Good night.